Hey guys, and welcome to Chelsea Fans channel, and this is going to be my Chelsea versus Tottenham preview of the game on Wednesday at Stamford Bridge. I'm going to be going to it, really looking forward to it as it's a big derby. Usually is one of the first games you look for on the calendar to see when we're playing Spurs. And even though, of course, this is not a title decider, Spurs aren't going to be in the top four, it is still a big game for a lot of Chelsea fans. And for me, it's a game you always want to win. Going into it, of course, off the back of the 0-0 draw on Saturday, you can see my review in the link down below on the game. Really, I said frustration, and looking back on it and kind of reflecting on it a couple of days later, I just got to accept that Sunderland played really well, defended really well, and we just didn't have an answer. And thinking back, even in the 05, 06, 04, 05 teams still had games where we didn't win all the time, and that's just the way football is. I mean, and that shows how tough the Premier League is, really. But kind of going on to this match, it's a midweek game, first Premier League midweek game in the season, and the players really got to be focused for this one. Tottenham, I'm sure, in a way, will be up for it because A, it's against Chelsea, and B, they're coming off of a win. They won on Sunday against Everton 2-1, Soldado scoring for a long time, really. They're coming back off a win. But really, if you look at Tottenham this year, got in Pochettino in the summer, another manager change, and he tried to change a few things, and they had a few decent results at the start of the season, but it's just gone all downhill. Losing, their form has been terrible, really, losing at home to Newcastle, West Brom, Stoke, they got a decent draw away to Arsenal in September, but really it's just been very inconsistent. The players most of the time of Tottenham don't want to turn up, and they're very inconsistent. You don't know what you're going to get. So going into the match on Wednesday, I wouldn't be surprised if they adopt the same tactics they did against Arsenal, try and play on the counter, be very defensive, kind of like what Sunderland were. They've got some decent players, and Harry Kane, who's been on form recently, is really one of their key players, and also one of their bright sparks from the youth that they've brought up, and he's scoring a load of goals in the Europa League. Also Christian Eriksen, who I think personally is Tottenham's probably best player. I just think it's tough to know what Tottenham are going to bring to the table. Last year it was tight for maybe 50 minutes or 60 minutes, and then we scored, and then they all collapsed from there. And I wouldn't be surprised if I see the same game on Wednesday. Tottenham trying to keep it tight, and then maybe if we get a goal, then it will continue to snowball into more goals, which hopefully will be the way. And kind of looking at our team, I expect there to be a bit of rotation, considering we've got 3 games. Really, we've had 3 games this week. Really, we had Sunderland away on Saturday, now Tottenham at home, and Newcastle 12:45 after a Wednesday night game. There's got to be some rotation in that. I wouldn't be surprised to see Felipe Luis come into the team, guys like Andre Schürrle coming into the team maybe. And of course up front there's going to be rotation because Diego Costa unfortunately had a yellow card on Saturday, and he ain't going to be playing. I'm optimistic going into this game. I always think we can beat Spurs, and a lot of the time they're a bit like Arsenal in a way. If you can get at them, they don't like it, and then you can win the game really from there, and especially in the midfield. And as well, we've just got a better side than them really, and I believe that we can win this game quite comfortably, and I believe that this is a chance to make a statement. Brilliant to beat Tottenham any day, but also to be able to thump them would be really, really nice, and also get our confidence back on track considering the game on Saturday. So leave me your comments down below on your thoughts on the game, and your feelings going into the game, or what your lineup could be, and score predictions. So my score prediction is going to be Chelsea 3, Tottenham 0. I'm confident, and although I do believe Tottenham may have a good performance in their game, I'm just going to say that I believe we can get this result. We can play well. We've been playing brilliant football this year, and I believe that we can win at the Bridge on Wednesday, which hopefully will be good. Another 3 points